One thing that has just like awakened in me this year that I almost feel like I'm falling behind in life. I want wife. I want kids. I've never felt that in my life before. I've always joked about it on this show. 29. I've always joked about it on the show, but for some reason, something this year, I've like felt like I'm like failing.
You're having a lot of couples on the show. Do you think that could have anything to do with it?
Dude, imagine just like the subliminal messaging is coming out as Caleb's guests come on the show.
I don't
couples.
know.
No, it doesn't that...
It's been really weird.
Is it because of the financial success?
I don't know. I do have financial success. I have business success. I have no one to share with. I don't go to home to anyone. I don't know. Like, I feel like I'd like to pass it along. I don't know. Dating's always been easy and fun, and I love going on dates, and I go on a lot of dates, and I don't know, but there's that. I feel like that's a big missing chunk. And my family was in town this last weekend, and I got the most thoughtful, amazing gift from my mom of a photo album. I've never had one before, and it showed my entire life. And I saw my parents with like 7-year-old me. No, 10-year-old me. And they're my age now. The age I am right now had a 10-year-old me. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, but you wouldn't have been able to do all of this with a 7-year-old. That would have been an uphill battle. It could also be part of the holidays. You know, a lot of people feel like around the holidays.
I've been feeling
January
it this year,
1st.
Though. Yeah. It's been building up this year. More than ever before. Like, I've, felt like, oh, it'd be nice to have a girlfriend before, and we've joked about that and stuff. I've never felt the way I feel this way.
Man, I'd give it 5 years. Like, you want to make sure the person that you end up finding, like, you give it a few years with them, and like a few years just you two, because once you have a kid, it's like you can never undo that. Yeah. There's always going to be a kid no matter what. Like, your life will change forever because of that. Like, there's no going back. And so, like, I think it's better to live it up now with someone else.
I'm curious.
And are you a single little guy?
Yeah, I'm a single little guy. And I'm feeling a little bit of the pressure too. I just turned 26. And I'm definitely like, once I hit that age too, I'm like, okay, like I'm past, the first quarter of a century.
Yeah.
I feel like I should probably get on it. But I'm curious for you, what were you looking for previously? Just to go on casual dates and have fun or whatever?
Yeah, I enjoyed casual dates, and I'd be okay if a relationship happens here and there. Just I never really took it like super seriously.
So what's preventing you from getting into a relationship now then?
I guess nothing's preventing. Really busy with this job, because this job doesn't just exist here. It exists when I go home. I'm also beat afterwards because we do so much more than just filming the show. Now it's a full-fledged business, and also just I love spending time with the friends as well, and I don't know, it's a busy life.
And is that really what it is being busy?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I go on the dating apps, and I try to ask some people out in person as well, which is risky, but yeah.
Dude, I would give it 5 years. Unsolicited Graham advice: just head down, buckle down. 5 years. You'll be 34. Yeah.
You told me a few months ago to just like not even go on dates anymore.
Yeah, I think I said that.
You said it was just like too risky now.
Yeah. I think for everything that you're building,
makes me extra nervous.
But I also think any distraction is a bad thing from taking your eye off.
What's the point of this, right? What is the point of this? I
think it's a short-term sacrifice. 5 years? We're not talking about a 30-year career.
I'm just saying, just to give him a little bit of credit.
Yeah.
You have a certain goal and future idea of what you want your life to look like. And maybe Caleb has a completely different dream life down the road. So your advice to him in terms of what you personally would do may not be, sympathetic towards whatever Caleb wants.
I see the spot that Caleb is in right now. I could relate closely to it, and I think 5 years. I think you set yourself up for a lot of longevity over 5 years, and an industry that changes very quickly where anything happens. I think 5 years solidifies yourself as like, a paramount person in this space in such a way where you're going to slowly over time remove yourself from the business. Like, it's not going to be Caleb Hammer show indefinitely. It's going to evolve.
See about that.
I think it's going to evolve. You're slowly going to remove yourself and be more of an operator and investor and all these other things, a business owner. And then I think that's the appropriate time. And hey, if someone comes along, I'd be receptive to it. but I don't think it's necessarily a good thing to like go out there and, unless you enjoy it, unless it's like something you love.
I love going on dates.
Then keep doing that.
I like going on dates.
Keep doing that.
I'll give you 2 things. Yeah. 1, just saw my parents, right? I want my kids to be able to grow up with active young grandparents. I want them to be able to experience grandparents. And 2, especially more these days, you tend to date more like, 1, 2, 3 years in your range. It's not the 1950s anymore. If I'm 35 dating my range, talking about the biological clock, if we're just being purely realistic. I know modern medicine's great, but there is that. It's what a lot of people fear. I don't have the biological clock, but a lot of people I talk to fear that. And if I'm waiting 5 years, and if I'm 35 and I'm married to someone, let's just say on the young end of 32, that's probably like ticking in their brain.
Don't date someone who's 27.
That's probably ticking in their brain. Well, Twitter would be up in arms. Like,
I don't think they would.
I don't think anyone. I don't think anyone cares.
I don't think any real people care.
No,
real people don't care. Terminally online rage bait, absolutely. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's something that's been weighing on me a lot this year.
So, what is it that you want out of life? Like your dream, perfect. Like, how's this all look?
Dream house, wife, 2 to 3 kids, 2 dogs, 2 cats, 2 cows. That'd be cool.
How much
walkable
money?
Community?
Like, how are you affording this? Where's the money coming from?
I could retire right now. I could retire and live a good, happy, upper middle class life.
So technically speaking, the only thing that you can now optimize for, if you want to achieve that exact dream that you just stated, was you need to find a wife and 2 cows.
Yes,
and 2 cats.
And 2 dogs. I have 2 dogs.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I guess I could do the ultimate stretch goals, build the business. I like building the business. Building the business is fun. I'm competitive with myself, right? Mm-hmm. So I like building the business. That's another part of life. So that would be another thing that I'd like to see. It's not about the collection of all the wealth. It's like, I just love this. And I love, you met so many employees today, It's cool. Mm-hmm. It's fun. I love
I'd come
working
here
with these
just
people.
to hang out, honestly. Just to chill.
You have a very good work environment.
Well, thank you.
It's fun.
I can't wait for you guys to see
fun.
the new place.
It's lighthearted. I like it. In terms of your work, in your perfect schedule, sure. How often would you be at the office?
9 to 5, Monday through Friday. And I do love the work. It is fun.
And how much would the house be?
How much money?
Yeah.
The house I'm getting right now, I think, is my perfect house.
Really?
It's in a walkable community, and I value that more. I didn't realize how much I value that more than almost anything. I want to be able to walk to the pub. I want to walk to the grocery store. I want to walk to everything, but it's also quiet. It's safe. It's just cute. Great parks.
How much money would you need to support your lifestyle, your kids, your wife? Would she be working? Would she not?
Dream. So she can do whatever she wants, but dream. I mean, I'm pretty close. I think I'd be able to pull off $300 a year now. Pretty close.
Do you think that's how much it would cost?
No.
Yeah.
No. We would be beyond comfortable with that. I could do less. I could do 2
with 3 kids.
I guess I haven't mapped
and a
the
nice
kids.
House.
I haven't mapped the kids yet. I guess I haven't mapped the kids.
$30,000 a year per kid.
What is that? The
PBD was telling me $100,000 a year per kid.
That's PBD's kids. He's worth.
I understand, but okay. So if we're talking elite private school, after school activities, nanny.
I'm okay with public school. I don't need to go. Like, hey,
I didn't mind public school.
You're going to state college. It's like I don't know.
Okay, $30,000 a year a kid.
Yeah, I don't want them to grow up like super like privileged or anything either, like spoiled. And I grew up with spoiled, and I grew up with like a billionaire kid and millionaire kids who were also super chill because they weren't spoiled. I wouldn't want all that. I don't know. That's not my vibe.
Yeah. So you think 300 grand?
Sure. It's hard for me to picture. I haven't priced out kids because that's not a realistic thing right now. I'm
$400,000 a year.
I'm not popping out
say
kids.
Before tax, 400.
It's hard for me to math it out. That's more of a security thing, less of a I want. It's more of a security thing because my life still, I think we talked about this last time, my life has not really changed since going on here. We're able to go to nicer restaurants, as the friend group, but I hang out with the exact same friends before as I did afterwards. Bought a Tesla. That was exciting. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I guess that number is more of a security thing. I don't have the I want.
That's fair.